presentation for the topic of I predicted the Warner House win 4 days before it happened. Um, 5 tips for your tarot prediction. Actually, I'm very excited for the things I did, and I want to share with you about the how tarot reading could apply to the real life, which that is I feel like I'm starting to explore uh, into the real life experience. Um, I have been learning a lot for the past couple of years. Uh, if you read my book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist at the Amazon, you'll see how the tarot reading it's like an invisible hand to needs a lot of event happen, right? Even though it's a romance novel, but those tarot reading are real. Okay, so let me go back to the this. I predict the Warner House win 4 days before it happened. I'm very excited to share this for you. This house battle. So it happened in the Fairfield Ludlow High School in Connecticut this year. So the Battle of House is their annual event. The whole high school was all the students and teachers are divided uh, into three houses: Webster House, Wright House, Warner House, and in this year, March 30, 2023, this is the first game after the pandemic, right? So the game is decided the winner by the tug of war, right, and relay race on the ping pong on the spoon. So you run with a race, and also 3 points basketball shoot. Um, so here's the result, right? If you look at the Twitters, uh, and in the Twitter, the Fairfield Nono High School March 30th, what what do you do when you win battle if the house congrat the Warner house, right? So people jumping, right? Let me show you what exactly looks like in here, right? This is a webpage of a Fairfield Lalo High School. All right. So if you go to the if you the student, you look at the description of club. This is one of club they have in this year is the uh, what is it called, the house council, right? Warner House, Webster House, and Wright House. So they described of the you know the battle of the house. Um, the club is working toward the battle of house, right? And it take place. Those members can make it to start preparation of declaration of battle, and you know, um, so the organizers raise money for like charge the walls and scholarship, compose bat house team for the battle. So uh, disband, clean the hallway for the battle, right? So historically, I went to search. I didn't find I did find the Twitter, right? This is what the Twitter looks like. If like, oh my, yeah, these kids went crazy, and this is on Twitter, and Twitter. But I guess in the school communication, they also have um, the show the Twitter account March 30th, and come back to Twitter or something like that, right? All right. So I search the Twitter's information is most of they have. I search the news and the right house win for the battle. All right, that's 2013. Yeah, 2013. That's an old report, right? You say the toggle happening over there. There's another report if you search about 2012. This Webster win, right? Um, Warner House is the probably weakest link in this school. Um, so what I try, it's not, um, so I actually did the tarot spread on the March 26, 2023. A, a person asked me, what would I think in this house in this game, and uh, she is a Libra, and she is so looking forward to hope her team would win. So I got interested. Look at the timestamp for this. I used my cell phone to took the photo on that spread. It's March 26th, right? I was in the restaurant. This is you say that the napkin over there. Um, and even though on my cell phone the March 26th, that the timestamp on that. So this is spread I did. Let me show you the spread. So I did this spread as the 5 columns, right? The first column is the recently past energy. Second column is current energy, and the third column is unfolding energy, and the fourth column is surprise energy. Last column is potential outcome. Right. This is using the universal weight tarot, and I also use another column uses a uh, one additional card from tarot to clarify. I think that was the derived the conversation from it, right? Um, so here's what I explained on that time. Even though I did not record it, but this is something like I can explain to yourself, right? After that, I can safely call it. It's one, this person is in the Warner house. I predict her energy, personal energy, which related to the emotion on that event, right? So the most recently past energy is the ace of one, and clarified by the hangman, right? So in this case the ace of one is a lot of passion, right? Back and forth. This a lot of incoming communication and outgoing discussion. It's more like a lot of shouting, baiting, talking, right? And this person was using the bow to shoot it out, right? A lot of communication, but when I was uh, asked this specific event, and I was talking to this person with a different perspective. The different perspective is this is what Hammond do, right? Look at the look at the different perspective, even though that team historically don't have a chance to win, right? Let's look at the different perspective. So the current energy is kind of this person is leave what they already had behind and have this breakthrough to looking for something new, right? Clarified by the word. Word is conclusion. Word is kind of like new. This game is going to happen in 4 days. That's conclusion of the all their preparation and activities for that, right? And so that's what the current energy. This person is looking for something new, and leave what they believe behind, and this is something new is end of this game, and looking for that end of this event happen, right? So unfolding energy is a seven of sword, clarified by the three of cups, right? So seven of sword is look at this person. This person is take all the sword and running away. This person has already achieved this small victory. Not only small victory, it's actually victory for it. He leave the tender behind and he take the enemy's sword. He run away, right? And clarified by three of cups. Three of cups is a celebration, not only like two-person celebrations. This is team celebrations, as unfolding energy, right? From the March 26th to the March 30th. So that's unfolding energy coming. For surprise energy, right? Surprise energy is full and clarified by Sanka. Sanka is the happiest moment, right? Happiest energy. It's surprised to come to this person, and this person is taking leap of faith to trust this, right? When they trust, they will have this kind of like happy moment for this event, right? Potential outcome is Knight of Pentacle, and clarified by Justice, right? So Justice is a Libra card. This person is happen to be a Libra, and Knight of Pentacle is the you know um, uh, accumulate the the wealth, accumulate the knowledge, right? And this outcome is the after all those all other people are guessing, right? uh, After all the discussion shouting among those students and the teachers or those guessing, uh, and this person was a person to acquire those knowledge, and those knowledge will translate to this person's win, uh, in terms of potentially you know the knowledge and the wealth and the fortune, right? So I would safely, based on those energy, I would safely call this person will win, right? Which is this person's team will win, right? So I'm safely call Warner House will win at March 26th, right? That's based on the information. This is unfolding energy celebration, surprise energy is full and Sankar, potential outcome, it's justice on the page of the Pentacle. Oh, I'm sorry, Knight of Pentacle. Uh, so that's what I did in here. So I give you five tips of what your tarot reading prediction could happen based on the experience I have. Um, so the first time, I think the 2 to 5 days before the game, right? My experience is most accurate or resonate in terms of energy before they actually happens is a week around this time, right? And the near the time, the most accurate, um, and sometimes like you may say it's a superstitious, uh, but I you can argue there is no proof of scientific approval about the energy, this kind of energy, right? But our level of science is not reaching that level. It's waiting for us to explore and define it. Uh, Now there is a UPO, like UFO event. All those, TikTok can move against the gravity. All right, we cannot explain, but we cannot deny it because this is what happened and this is what we predicted, right? The game wise, any game like sports and event, right? I would safely say that, right? What's measured? The methodology you need to use is predict a person's energy who vested in this event, right? Uh, what I try to say is, if the one of this fan or the members have very very strong emotion and vested energy in that game, and this person needs to be physically touch your car. That's what I did, right? Uh, and then layout wise, I did the 5 column and with 1 layer of clarifier. That's what I did. I feel this really uh, I I laid it out, and I literally on that time I remember I can safely call your win because there is no doubt about it. Intention wise, uh, I I with my intention is to prove spirit and divine's power, right? It's entertainment purpose, no gambling. I don't want to, I want to emphasize that here, right? So um, that is my tip, right? Uh, I wish you everyone to share your experience with tarot reading apply into real life, or even though you are not a tarot reader, you request this kind of prediction and reading, and give us a layout and explain to it. So this will accumulate knowledge. Maybe someday we have a scientific method to measure those energy, which ultimately we can be scientifically repeatable, right? That's the purpose of my video here. But if you read my book, A Journey Must Be Taken playlist, you found out a part of the book. I really literally describe the invisible hand from the spirit and divine, how they influence people's on daily life in this society. This book is happen is in modern time, like the pandemic time, right? But even though it's romance book, it's actually use a lot of realtor reading as the material from the YouTube. All right, I guess that's all about my reading here, my presentation. I hope you like it. I hope you subscribe my channel, and you can get the more live this kind of reading, definitely thumb up and make a comment for it. Again, this is Howard from the channel Bridge to High Intelligent World.